Howdy everybody, I'm Gary and this is GLoPersonalFinance, where I talk about getting your finances under control, building wealth, and becoming financially independent. Debt. You know debt is bad. You know what debt is. You know it's borrowing some money. You borrow money you don't have and you gotta pay it off. Except when you pay it back, it takes forever to pay back. You borrow $1,000 from your credit card company to buy that newest Samsung S28 Galaxy. You pay the minimum balance of $50, but you know when you pay that minimum balance of $50, you don't have $950 to pay back. No, for some stupid, insane reason, you have $992 to pay back. I'm exaggerating, of course, but the reason why that amount that you have to pay back doesn't decrease by the payment that you initially made is because of interest. Interest is what keeps that $50 from fully decreasing from your initial balance. So only a teeny bit of that $50 is being used to pay back what you borrowed. And the rest of it is just lining some credit card company's executive's pocket, probably buying them that new summer jet ski. Heck, so paying the minimum balance on your credit card will sometimes take you a good 5 years to pay back the full amount. And don't even start calculating the amount of interest you've paid. I get it, the majority of Americans have like 3 credit cards, plus probably has a car loan, and on top of that, a student loan. This is already 5 avenues of debt that you're making a minimum monthly payment on. You don't even know how you got to this point. It sort of snuck up on you and then bam, 5 different accounts full of debt. I know it feels a little overwhelming. How the heck are you gonna dig yourself out of this hole? Stick around and I'll show you how to dig yourself out of this hole with the snowball. If you can do me a huge favor, hitting that like and subscribe button and punching that thumbs up button till it turns blue really helps out the channel. It makes that YouTube algorithm push my video out to the broad audience, and it really helps grow this channel. So how the heck does a snowball get you out of debt? Obviously, a frozen ball of water doesn't literally wipe away debt, but you know how a snowball starts small at the very top and then rolls down and keeps gathering more and more snow until it's this humongous giant by the time it reaches the bottom? Well, this is exactly what we're gonna do with your debt. Now, there are various snowball methods out there, like organizing your debt amount from least to greatest, or organizing your interest rate from least to greatest. This is called the avalanche method. Or some people do a combination of both. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna do the simplest one by organizing your debt amount from least to greatest. So even though organizing your debt from least to greatest might not be the most efficient way mathematically, I think psychologically it is the most beneficial. You're looking at all your debt and it might seem a little overwhelming seeing it lined up like this. But knocking down this debt and never seeing it again will feel amazing. So as you guys probably see, I have a lot of cups out here, and we're gonna use these cups to sort of signify the snowball method to get rid of this debt. These M&M here in these cups signify all your debt. These 3 cups over here represent your credit card debt. This cup over here represents your car debt, and this cup over here represents your student loan debt. So you might have a little bit of credit card debt here, a little credit card debt here, your car loan is pretty large, and your student debt is very large. What we've done is line them up from least to greatest. These smaller cups out here represents the minimum amount of payments that you need to make for each of your debt. Now what you could do is just keep on paying the minimum debt and slowly take out the debt from all of these cups. But that's gonna take forever to pay it off. The goal of the snowball method is to try and pay it off as quickly as possible so the interest doesn't have a chance to take hold of you. You could increase each of these minimum payments by $10, but that's gonna barely make a dent in the time. Now what you can do is take that extra $50 and put it towards the smallest cup first. That would decrease the time to pay it off significantly. Once you pay it off, it feels great. Bam, gone. And now you only have 4 avenues of debt left. But wait, you have the amount that you paid with before. What you're gonna do is take everything in this cup and put it towards the payment of your second debt. Now you have all of this to use to start paying off your second credit card debt. And now it's gone. Now you can take everything in this cup and put it towards this debt. Look at how much money that you have now to start paying off your third credit card debt. Don't forget to keep on doing the minimum payments on these debts while you're still paying the third lowest debt. Rinse and repeat. Go ahead and start paying off this debt with all the money that you've gathered from the previous debt. Now this debt is gone. Now keep on doing this. Keep on doing this as you are paying off this debt, removing this debt. Now this debt is gone. Now you have your last debt to tackle. You've accumulated all the money that you've used from the previous debt, and now you're going to use all this money to pay off your student loan, and that student loan debt is going to be gone in no time. Before you know it, your debt can be paid off in 30, 40, 50% faster than just paying the minimum balance like before, and it feels amazing to pay off the debt all at one time. The accomplishment of doing so feels like a weight has been lifted off your back. And now that your debt is gone, don't bring it back, especially those credit card debts. There are some types of debt, like home debt, that doesn't need to be paid back as soon as possible. I know that money is still accruing interest, but sometimes that money is best left being invested, yielding higher interest rates rather than paying off a low interest rate home debt. But that's a whole other video altogether. However, credit card debt, car debt, and student loan debt, get that stuff paid off as soon as possible. It feels amazing not to be anchored down by all that liability. Hopefully you found this info really inspiring and very helpful. Please check out the descriptions down below on other ways that I build wealth. If you haven't already liked and subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and punch that like button in the face. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all next time.